Welcome to Good Vital Mornings. Daily inspiration and that good music. Yes. Good Vital Morning, daily inspiration and that good music. It is I, your host, your boy, your big uncle, your cousin, all that, a bag of chips and a 50-cent juice. I am he, Mr. PL Sweets, bringing you that daily inspiration Monday through Friday right here on Good Vinyl Mornings. So, good morning. Good morning. I pray that your day started out great, and if it didn't, it's about to get better. So, this week is a themed week. Like, what do you mean by theme week, Prentiss P? What do you mean? This week we're doing all movie soundtracks. All movie soundtracks with a influential single. Keep it like that. All movie soundtracks with an influential single that transcend time. Yeah. Pretty dope. Okay, so before we get into it, let's just do this. Can we do a little assignments? All right, so if you're listening, I want you to go to the copy link of this episode, copy it, pick someone to share it with, and messenger it to them, text it to them, because sharing is caring. And if you're watching, make sure that you are subscribed and make sure that you click the notification bell so to make sure that when we have new episodes go up, which is Monday through Friday, especially for this show, but all the other shows on the Repurpose Network, that you will be identified and notified of said content. So, preparation is a big word in this sense. It prepares you for the unknown. I've often heard my younger brother say this to me. He said, "You prepare for your greatest moments." And I've also heard this saying in society is like practice makes perfect. I mean, you've all heard that, right? Practice makes perfect. Can I pull the covers back on that? That is an absolute lie. Practice does not make perfect. Practice makes preparation. Practice makes you prepared for the moment for you to step into. So, what I'm saying is, practice goes along with being intentional. It goes along with self-motivation, because you are the person that needs to put the time and the work in to practice whatever you're trying to do. Me doing this show, like this, for instance, recording this show right now, this is the 4th time I'm recording it. Yeah, this is the 4th time I've recorded this show, this actual episode. Over time, things will get a lot easier because repetition. I'll get better. Because I'm operating everything that you see and hear. All of the background sounds, all of the switching from camera to camera, me on the microphone, me reading stats and all of those things, making sure that the record is there. Like, you see that, right? Right? You can tell. That's me flickering over the records, right? I'm doing this all live, on the fly. it took me a while to get to this point, but this is the thing about practice and preparation is that it prepares you for the greater moment. Because this is not where Good Final Morning is going to stay. It's going to come a time when I'm going to have people doing everything that I'm doing. I'm going to have someone working cameras. I'm going to have someone making sure the microphone is right. I'm going to have someone doing research. I'm going to have all of these things are going to happen. But in the interim, for me to make it happen, guess what? I got to make it happen. So in those moments when you find yourself just being a bit discouraged because things aren't moving the way you want, understand that preparation is happening. You know, pressure is required for diamonds. It's a requirement. Let that sink in. Pressure is a requirement for diamonds. You a diamond. You under some pressure. But in this pressure cooker is where you prepare for the moment in front of you. So let's talk about this soundtrack we're going to get into. Feast your eyes on the screen if you're watching. If you are listening, what I'm showing on the screen is the album cover to Car Wash. Car Wash. Look at the inside of this thing, man. This was written and produced by ex-Motown producer Norman Winfield. Now, this themed album, this soundtrack dropped in 1976. And it worked as a great situation for Norman because he had just signed a group to his label, and that group was called Royce. So he got contacted to do the score for this movie. There was no theme song for it at all, period. And he had already recorded a ton of music for Rolls-Royce for their debut album. And so he said, you know what, this will be great because I can use the movie as a part of the promotion of my group that's signed to my label. I just got to come up with a song for the movie. Hence this record. Yes. This is the theme song, Car Wash. He wrote this on a paper bag from a fried chicken eatery. This album, which served as the lead single, the song served as the lead single, also became one of the biggest, matter of fact, the biggest song for Rolls-Royce. And on top of that, this album was their debut album. So let that sink in. Norman was producing his group, assigned to his label. He got approached to do a score. He said, well, I'm going to put my group on the album, and then I'm going to write a song to put my group on for the lead single, or the title track for the album, for the movie. And now this double album set is going to have double the amount of promotion, not just from the record label, but from the movie itself. Yeah. Yeah. If there's such thing as a double entendre in the business sense, yeah, that's what that is. So he took advantage of the moment, but at the same time, he was already preparing his group for release. So what are you doing in the process before the moment arrives? Before you create the moment? What you doing? Hey, you go be great today. Stay prepared. Just get ready. And we'll say it like my good friend Corrado always says, good to yourself.